Do you know what Kahuna magic is? Okay, so the Kahunas of Hawaii, they practice what they called a spiritual phenomenon. They were very secretive about it, and they harnessed what was a secret, unknown substance. And it was said in this book right here, The Secret Science Behind Miracles, whoever figured out what this substance was will not only unlock how to perform magic or spiritual phenomenon, but I'm really excited, but they will also discover a wisdom that will unite all religions. And y'all, I know what the substance is. Some of you might know what I'm about to say. So what is this mysterious substance? Plasma. Yes, the fourth state of matter, plasma. Plasma is the lifeblood of the universe. Plasma, you might know as the sun or the stars, lightning, but it is so much more than that. Plasma is a dynamic, living medium that connects everything in creation like glue. Scientists will come out with this, I promise you. They're inching their way there. But the Kahunas already knew this, and they knew how to work with this plasma by combining 3 elements. So in this book, they named it as 1, the form of consciousness that is directing this magic. 2, some sort of force or will used to exert this force, almost like willpower. And 3, the form or substance which is visible or invisible through which this force can act, which I would call plasma. So I'm writing a book about this. I call these three things for the magic. There's plasma, and I'll explain and break this down. There's plasma, consciousness, and the multidimensional self. So 1, consciousness. Consciousness is the director. It focuses the intention and shapes the outcomes. It shapes the plasma. 2, the multidimensional self. The multidimensional self is the executor. It taps into higher dimensions to bridge the conscious intent with reality. It is basically like your consciousness, the director, linking with this super conscious state, which is where you can draw your will from, this well of energy, to use those 2 things together, your higher self and you, which is also pure intention and heart and soul, to impress what you want, or to impress this, make an imprint in the plasma, which will create the desired outcome. The plasma is the medium. It is the invisible living substance that carries the force of intention into the physical world. So what I'm calling the multidimensional self, the Kahunas called Aumakua. I know I'm saying that wrong. I'm so sorry. But basically, this word to them was a superconscious parental spirit representing the divine balance of masculine and feminine. And by aligning with this, they access these higher planes of reality, their multidimensional self. And that is when plasma becomes responsive. Think of it as 2 hands. I'm just going to do it with fingers. You have your consciousness in your 3D realm and your super conscious in this like 5D realm or whatever, which they call the Kua. I'm sorry, I'm saying it wrong. I'm insecure now. You can mold consciousness easier with these 2 hands pinching it than just your 1 little finger in the 3-dimensional world, like trying to poke around at it. So with these 2 together, it's easier to mold this plasma. And when this plasma becomes a responsive and creative force, with your 2 consciouses working together at both levels, and they also called this Amukoa, this parental spirit. Think of it, because your higher self almost is like a parental spirit. It sees you making those mistakes on earth, and it's like, oh, sweet little darling, like life is so funny and you don't even know. Anyway, when they harness this plasma, this force, it allowed the Kahunas to heal, influence nature, and even bend reality. And this is the birthright of every human on earth, by the way. They just were brilliant and knew what they were doing and made it work in their own culture and in their own way. And that is theirs. But we can have our own plasma magic. So why could the Kahunas do this, and why do we struggle with this? The Kahunas had some advantages over modern humans. So 1, the Kahunas, as brilliant as they are, they were trained to focus their intention like a laser. While most of us in this real world today scatter our energy with doubt and distractions. So number 1 was focusing their intention, or in my mind, that's connecting their conscious with their superconscious and impressing their will on this plasma. 2, they were connected very deeply with their higher self, with their superconscious mind, something most of us in this 3D reality have lost touch with due to overthinking, emotional imbalances, shiny new toy syndrome, just the way capitalism is set up in general, not knowing to trust ourselves, always needing something outside of ourselves, whether it be a person or a thing, or money, whatever, or love. 3, they understood and respected what I call plasma, or this secret force, this secret thing. They understood this and respected it as a living force. Modern science dismisses this force and calls it just physics, but it's not. It's way more than physics. It expands beyond physics. And 4, they practice rituals that harmonized with nature's rhythms, unlike our lives now, which are artificial and very fast-paced, and we don't have time to even know what the heck harmonizing with nature means. So, while you're here, how can you use this secret magic today? I'm going to tell you all about this in my new book. It's called A New Force. Of course, go figure. It is all about plasma intelligence and using plasma with your consciousness, just like these kahunas did, and how to make it your own and learn it in your own ways so you learn how to trust yourself. The link will be in my bio if you want to learn more, but of course, I'm going to share something with you now. I'm not just going to clickbait you. I'm not like that. Okay, so how to use it in your life today. 1, meditation and intention. Try just by this little exercise of spending time just focusing on one pure intention and visualize it clearly. This will help you learn to focus on an intention and just to focus in general, which will train your mind to eventually practice this amazing magic. Number 2, balancing your energy. Connecting with both your logical and intuitive sides is very important for balance and harmonizing with plasma and consciousness. Do different things to harmonize the masculine and the feminine within you. Study science for an hour and then take a dance class. Integrate however you feel is right for you, your masculine and feminine. I'm not big on telling you exactly how. Find what works for you. 3, work with plasma tools. Try meditating near quartz crystals. Squeeze them, which releases piezoelectric activity, and visualize that plasma energy flowing into your consciousness. Visualization is a key to focusing and using intention and just connecting with the plasma. 4, tuning into harmonizing frequencies, also nature. But if you live in a busy city, listen to 432 hertz frequency music, which I believe aligns with the Schumann resonance of the Earth's natural vibration. And this will help align your energy with Earth's natural rhythms. All of these things, you're just priming yourself, like priming a wick of a candle to light fire. You're priming yourself to light fire with plasma consciousness magic energy. So in this video, we're just talking about priming the wick, baby. Okay, the big takeaways here. The Kahunas weren't just magicians. They were plasma initiates. And they mastered the triad of consciousness, plasma, and the multidimensional self. Their practices, as I said, are not just ancient, they're universal and each of our birthrights, which connects us to the very forces that shape our reality. And by you aligning with these forces, with these principles, you can tap into the same exact magic that is our little birthright as humans to heal, to transform your life, to astral project, just to have fun and heal and love yourself and expand yourself as a human in this awesome 3-dimensional world. Oh, and if you're still here, do you want to know how plasma will one day unite all religions? I'm going to tell you, but that you're going to have to wait for my book for. So sign up. The link is in my bio to get a notification when it comes out, which will be next year, earlier than later. Once again, it's called A New Force, all about harnessing plasma with your consciousness through your multidimensional self. The triad. The triad. And if you just love plasma like me, my website, danakipple.com, which is also in the link in my bio, I have really cool plasma sweatshirts. Or you can leave a tip for me if you want to support my research. I do this full time. I'm writing full time. Yeah, I love you guys. I really hope this made you feel empowered because I want you to feel less alone because you literally never are alone. You have yourself, you have your higher self at all times, no matter how lonely you feel in this world. Strengthen that relationship so no one can take that from you. No one can touch you with that, guys. And through that, you can actually create real magic. You can live a better life, a more connected life on Earth, in reality now, while traversing the cosmos. You could do both. I want you to feel empowered. I don't want you to feel alone. I want you to love yourself and realize how special you are as an individual. I love you.